Hey Vision family, Pastor Kilda here. And I want to just take a couple of minutes to give you an update on some really exciting things happening in our kids and our student ministries. Over the last month and a half, I've had the opportunity to spend a lot more time directly involved with Vision kids and Vision students. And quite honestly, that has been a gift. And I look forward to being a continued presence in our next gen ministries. This season so far has given me the opportunity to pray, to observe, to listen, and to see firsthand what God is doing in the lives of our kids, our students, our families, and our volunteers. And I'm here to tell you, God is moving. We're seeing growth and new opportunities in both ministries. We're seeing volunteers step up and serve. We're seeing students find freedom and take steps towards Jesus. We're seeing discipleship happening in our kids' ministry. And we're seeing healthier teams being built around our kids and our students. At the same time, we've been asking a much bigger question. What does it look like for Vision Church to continue becoming a biblically healthy church? You see, our goal isn't simply to fill staff positions. Our goal is to make disciples. And that means being intentional with not only who serves, but how we lead. So for the last month and a half, we've been praying. Pastor Chris and I, we've been observing, seeking counsel, and of course, discerning what the Lord would have for us in this season. And we've made the decision that rather than rushing to permanently fill our open kids and student positions, we're going to appoint interim directors to lead those ministries well in this season. And there's a bigger reason behind that decision. You see, part of becoming a biblically healthy church is being intentional about how the church is led. All throughout the New Testament, we see local churches led by a plurality of qualified elders, men who are spiritually mature, biblically qualified, and called to shepherd God's people. We believe that this is something we need to prioritize. These interim appointments gives us the opportunity to faithfully care for Vision students and Vision kids while intentionally identifying, developing, and training the elders God may already have, He may already be raising up within our church. We don't want to rush either process. We want to lead these ministries well today while building the biblical leadership structure Vision needs for the future. And here's what's exciting. We believe God has already raised up 2 people within our church family to lead our next gen ministries in this season. For Vision Kids, Mandy Pratt will serve as our interim Vision Kids director. Mandy has already been leading incredibly well. With over 20 years in education and a heart for discipling children and families, we've watched her bring leadership, organization, and vision to our kids' ministries. I also want to take a moment to recognize Liz Foskey. Liz has been instrumental in helping lead Vision Kids through this season of transition. She's served faithfully, she's stepped into gaps, and she has helped us get where we are today in this revamp. Liz will continue to be an important part of our Vision Kids team, and I'm incredibly grateful for the way she has served our church and our families. And quite honestly, that's what a healthy church looks like. People using their gifts to serve the body, whether there's a title attached to it or not. And for Vision students, Tyler Askew will serve as our interim Vision Students Director. Tyler has been faithfully serving our students, building relationship with students and parents, stepping into a greater leadership. He loves Jesus. He loves students. He's teachable, and we see God's calling on his life for student ministry. These are interim roles. There isn't a predetermined timeline attached to them, but for this season, Tyler and Mandy both feel led by the Lord to step into these responsibilities. And as we've watched them serve and lead, we affirm that we believe what God is already doing through them. As pastor of administration, along with our current staff, I will work directly with both Tyler and Mandy, supporting them, coaching them, and helping provide the leadership and accountability that they need to lead these ministries well. Church, I'm excited about where we are going. Not because we filled 2 positions, because we're watching God raise up people from within his church to do the work of the ministry. That's discipleship. And that's the kind of church we want to continue to be. A church that makes disciples. A church that develops leaders. A church that is committed to biblical leadership. And ultimately, a church where people love Jesus, love people, and lives their purpose. So would you pray for Mandy? Would you pray for Tyler? Would you pray for the church? Just begin praying with us as we intentionally seek, as we develop, we train the elders God may already be raising up within Vision Church. And maybe even ask the Lord this question: where are you asking me to step in, Lord? You see, Vision kids and Vision students aren't just Mandy's ministry or Tyler's ministry or my ministry. The work of the church doesn't belong only to pastors and staff. This is our ministry, Vision. This is His church. And I can't wait to see what God continues to do through His people. I love you guys. Let's celebrate this and let's keep moving forward. Take care.